Well, hello, Don. Can you see me? Okay, there it goes. Alrighty. I just forgot to hit.
Well, hello, Don. Can you see me?
Oops, I did that again. I forgot to hit the go live button, and here I'm sitting there waiting for people to chat. Anyway. So, what have you been up to? Hey, Cameron. Oh, I don't know. My dog wants to be in here with me, but he doesn't. So. All right. So, what are you guys working on today? Hey, John. Good to see you. Nice to see your videos again this morning. I haven't seen you do a lot of what's sold lately. I am better. So, I got COVID, basically. We went to a wedding in Minnesota, and I think we picked it up from the wedding because another couple got COVID from it too. And so we came home and we were sick, and I have a little bit more of a cold symptom now, but we survived. So a big plate of Indian food. That sounds really good. I haven't had good Indian food since I was in India. What did you get from Paperpalooza, Don? I still have to get over. I'm still considering if I should do whatnot, but I don't know. So I just have so many things I'm trying to do. The sexy, deep voice, huh? Maybe I should do some voiceovers. Hey, Steve. So what I'm working on today, I've got a big basket of postcards, and these are ones that I sorted out to not sell online, and I'm going to put them in my antique booth. Like this one, I mean, it's a nice postcard, but it's got, bends and nicks out of it, and I had some other ones that were in good condition, so I am working on pricing those. Hey, John, do you still have your antique booth, or did you nix it with now doing whatnot? I was wondering about that. Okay, that's a good sale, Cameron, for $60 for the photo. Don, did you actually buy the Niagara Falls postcards? Hey, Steve. Yeah, how many Steves are there that do postcards? I bet a lot. So, how are your sales for August, or find anything interesting that you've been selling that you don't usually sell? Hey, Barb. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? I didn't see Barbara come in, but yeah. So is it postcard purgatory to get a bunch of Niagara Falls postcards? They actually didn't look that bad. I bet you could still sell them, Don. All right, so yeah. My sales have been a little slower, but then I haven't been posting as many because vacation and sick and all that stuff. So I closed my door to do my live, and then I heard this like, scratching on the door. So I had to let my dog in, but now he wants to go out. So just like a cat. I could just leave the live window open. You guys can chat, and I don't probably have to say anything. So Matt gets back next week, right? Anyways. Yeah, you're okay. You're fine. Hey, Kelly. I'm experiencing a lot of glitches on eBay. I don't know about you guys, but I think they're getting ready for like the fall update or something. But when I go in, I can't see the eligible offers, listings that are eligible for offers. So I'm way behind in sending out offers because of that. That's one thing. And another thing that keeps happening is it won't let me sort by most recent or when you sort it by the date of when it expires or when it was listed. I can't do the most recent one for some reason. That's great, Steve. I'm glad your sales are going up. I think fall is usually busier anyways because people are back from vacation and kids are back to school. Yeah, I keep getting a lot of error pages too, Kelly. It's even looking at my own stuff, my own shop, it'll tell me you can't find it or something. So there's something going on. And this is just me and Kelly. So. Don't worry, you can't catch the virus from me. Not. So that's pretty good. And you had started with like 24,000 or something, right, Popeye or John? So I wonder how long that'll continue to go for you if you don't list anymore. It's really kind of interesting. So I'm kind of taking a new, what do you call it, philosophy on my postcard listings. Maybe because I had too much time to think while I was sick and I couldn't really post lists or anything. But because I have the antique booth, I am basically, I've got like thousands of postcards that I haven't been listed. So I'm only taking the best ones and listing them right now. And then the rest of them, I'm just putting it in the antique booth. And knowing that if I need them, I can always go and list them later. So even like the capitals, capital cities, there's some nice ones. But I'm just going for like the really good ones right now. Okay, so you're at around 28,000 listings. Okay. So that's pretty good. And that took you years to get there. So yeah, and here I'm in almost at 7,000. Woohoo. Cameron, you're doing pretty good if you're already at 6K. Because it took me about a year to do that. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And I think you're doing pretty well with your postcards so far. Hi, Chili. So, and Alicia. Anyone else I'm missing? Yeah, that's the part of it, is that it gets it out of my office, because I'm actually going to be trying to do a spending freeze. I know I shouldn't say those words, until I go to the postcard show in October. And I'm kind of curious to see how long I can go before I source things, because I do have a lot of stuff, and I think I'm going to do a series on that, about going through what I already have and not buying stuff. But then there's 3 estate sales this weekend. So it's so hard not to go out and source. Starbucks to list postcards. That's a good idea, because then you can't nap if you have all that caffeine. Well, if you're that kind of person. So, do you guys find that John Winch postcards sell better? I only have come across a couple of them that have his actual signature on them. A lot of them have Winch back, which I don't think is a big selling point. But they didn't seem to go for very much. Okay, Cameron. So how many postcards do you have in your store? That's what I'd be curious about. Well, that's great, Steve. You are almost at 3K. Are you finding you're getting more consistent sales now? Because I think it was around 3 to 4,000 when I was getting about one a day. Yep, that's for sure. That's why I don't know. Going to 3 estate sales, do I have the energy? I just went to my antique booth yesterday to restock it, and it tired me out. I had to take a nap. I'm still recovering. Hey, CK. Okay, just a second. I'm going to put my dog out the door here. Go on. So Jilly does a lot of you do postcard crossing the swaps and stuff. Do you sell stuff too, or just collect? And I think it would be interesting to go postcard shopping, vintage postcard shopping in the UK. Be interesting to see what you find. Because there was a lot of exchanging between US and UK back in the early 1900s. That's pretty crazy, Steve. That's, list of postcards save someone's life. That's good for you for calling 911, even though he didn't want you to. Makes it pretty exciting. Or so, did you have COVID too, or was it just a different kind of sickness? I think I had a more of a mild case. My husband had a little bit worse. But yeah, for a while, the brain just didn't engage. And I didn't actually want to touch postcards and package them up. If I was packaging them up, I had my mask on and I had my hands washed. I didn't want to send it to somebody. I don't know how long COVID stays on surfaces. Okay, so that's interesting. You'll be starting to sell postcards. Are you going to sell them on eBay or online? There's a lot of people here with a lot of wisdom on that. Yeah, the fatigue is so real. I just couldn't believe I just wanted to sleep, which makes it hard because they want you to drink all the time. So I think I drank so much we were just up at we were just up like every hour. Yeah. But what is also interesting is that when I first was diagnosed with autoimmune stuff, that I actually felt the same way I did at the worst part of the what do you call it, COVID. I still have brain fog. It's better now, but yeah, fatigue and brain fog. So does anyone else here do an antique booth? And John, you didn't answer that question yet. But yeah, I was curious about if you still do your booth. Because I'm thinking about doing a workshop. The one that, what's her name? Lost and Found Decor does. She has a booth seller recamp or booth seller boot camp. Yeah, did I tell you brain fog was happening? So I'm thinking about taking that course. Hello, Jiminy. Well, you're doing pretty good for having those things. Yeah, I figured that's what you're going to do because it's probably a lot more lucrative. I just grabbed a handful of cough drops. Oh, there they are. Good reminder. I grabbed them before we started. Beer labels. So they're affixed to the bottle still, or what? Depends on how old I think they are, because, if you watch AP, he does a lot of labels and stuff, a lot of the old labels. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if it's a waste of money. I don't know. They always make it sound like it's going to be the best thing for you and help you learn. And she does have a lot of wisdom. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so they are affixed to paper. Yeah, I don't like it when they do that because it's so much stinking work to get those unattached. I have an Instagram, but I haven't used it for a long time because I try not to do a lot of social media. It's a time sucker, just waste time. But I don't know. Do you guys do Instagram? Do you use it for your business? I just don't take the time to do it, I guess. Bye, Alicia. Thanks for stopping. Yeah, I'm more likely to see a Facebook message. So if you, big surprise, my name there's Julie Norman. If you want to friend me, Don's my friend there from here. So, yeah. So Matt was selling cowboy photos. That would have been good. But okay, so bare minimum. Here's your of social media. Kelly's on Instagram a little bit. Don does Instagram inconsistently. Let's see here. No, well, not for me. I'm not really on Instagram, but I do have Facebook Messenger on my phone, so it gives me a notification. And it's my personal account, so I really don't do much with my business, my shop account. Yeah, Instagram is pretty good for postcasting, I think, because it's so image oriented. Hello, Fernando. Let's see. Oh, let me check my Facebook here. See if you got the right Julie. Yep. We're friends. Okay. So that has to be a long time because how long does it go until Facebook takes you down? That's interesting. Wow. 3 Instagrams, 2 YouTubes, and 3 blogs. That would keep you busy. By the way, I don't remember if it was post crossing or another method, but I had a address request that was to a Fernando in Spain, and I was wondering if it was you, but if you haven't gotten it yet, and this time it wasn't you. I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, so do you have the one in the bathtub? Your grandmother is on Facebook. That's pretty good. My grandmother would never have been able to do that. Oh, that could be why. But that was kind of funny because it's the same name and it said that he does this with his girlfriend. Yeah, Portugal. Yep. Sorry about getting your countries mixed up. Hey, Calamity. Yeah, he actually sells some interesting postcards that I've gotten from him for postcrossing. Is it on your Facebook account? I think everyone's going to rush over to see it now. Could you hear the rooster? I don't. The rooster is going off right now, but I think that the audio on my laptop is not as robust as on my camera, so I don't know if you guys will be able to hear him. So I only have name. We have 3 roosters actually, and the only one of them has a name because the second one is going to be given away to my friend soon, and the third one, well, he's kind of a runt, so I think he's like, we call him runt. He's very small. Yeah, good luck with that. So when we were on vacation to see family. It's not really a vacation. Um, our neighbors were watching our coop, and she said that one of the guineas showed up with 12 babies. By the time we got home, there were only 2. So something got them. That was kind of sad. But we really don't need more guineas. You haven't showed up, so you don't see anyone's posts. This kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It's funny. Yeah, he's basically right outside my window. He likes to, even when he hears me talk, he likes to sit right there and go off and talk to me. Hey, you guys are welcome to post links if you like, as long as it's not like, inappropriate. But I don't know if I have to grant you like, tools, wrenches, do I, in order for you to post links? Because somebody's talking about Neil's eBay account that people like to watch. That's pretty good for fighting off a hawk, because they can pick up chickens. So it's Postcard and Chicken Show. So how many of you guys are selling at Whatnot now? An ozone generator? I've never heard of that. Sounds interesting. I have a bunch of musty smelling postcards. second here. Oops. Sorry. Blowing my nose off camera. I don't think you guys needed to see that. All right. So Jiminy is going live this evening. So I don't do a lot of evening ones because I don't know. I just have more time to watch YouTube during the day. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Well, that's interesting. So you don't have as much ephemera and magazines in Portugal? I just would think because it's an older country, you'd have a lot more. That's interesting. So, why? Is it because, okay, I don't know if I should ask why it smells that way. Yeah. I don't find that sheet music sells well for me. Maybe I have the wrong kind. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad to hear it was the previous owner. I wonder if there was a connection between cancer and smoking. Anyway, so oh come on, John. Didn't you want to charge us $100 a month so you can show us more videos? I don't think I'd ever do Patreon either. It sounds like it would be more work. And basically what we do is, make money off postcards, not off each other. Plus, I don't know if anyone would ever subscribe. So your sheet music and stuff is expensive. So that's interesting because you can get sheet music here for really cheap and a lot of ephemera for really cheap. So it's a lot around. I actually went to one estate sale where it has to be a bank of shelves on the wall, and two of them were full of sheet music. It was almost overwhelming. So if anybody watched John's video this morning about the um, Google Lens on your phone, I use that all the time too. I highly recommend it. And I did think I saw something about it now being available on your desktop too. So you may not need the app on your phone to use it anymore. only use it. Okay, so if anyone wants to watch Fernando, and he says it will be in Portuguese. So, oh, guess what that was? My Dexcom. It just finished its warm up. So, because I just had to change my sensor this morning, and it takes it 2 hours for it to kick in and tell me what my blood glucose level is. Or my husband likes to call it my blood sugar BS level. Have fun camping. That's interesting. That it can interpret handwriting in different languages. I can't even do that. I can't. Sometimes I can't read my own writing. I'm getting warm. I think it's COVID kicking in or something. One thing that I kind of found when you do Google Lens is I will I will hit the picture, take the picture, and it might be a little blurry. And then if I do it again with clear, it has like a different translation. So sometimes you might want to try it 2 or 3 times before, if you're not sure what it says. And sometimes it's not really good at translating, especially if it's like 100 years old and the language is different. Yeah, we'll see. When you guys die down a little bit, I will probably go. But it's been like 40, what have we got? 45 minutes already? Oops. Yeah. That's one thing that I have to be careful about when I'm sending swaps out, because I like to write in cursive and not everybody can read cursive anymore, especially in other countries. I'm really okay, guys. It's just every once in a while I get just warm. And it's not because I have a fever. It's just I think my body's still doing stuff to fight off whatever it is. But don't worry, I have plenty of downtime. So I can go take a nap after here if I want to. That's the benefit of having your own business, right? Hmm. So here's the life of a postcard reseller. I talk about nap. John's going to have a nap. Don's going to have a nap. It's an exciting life, I tell you. Bye, Fernando. See, yeah. So Jilly, it's like 6 hours difference, right? So yeah, I think so. 6 or 7 hours. Because right now it is 10:45 for me. I do want to get back to England. I loved being there. Yeah. Getting close to dinner. So I have two friends. Okay, I have more than two friends, but these two friends I met online probably about 15 years ago. And we've gotten together, and one of them's from England and one of them's from Canada, and we've been trying to get together in person every 3 years. Pandemic kind of nixed that this last one, but it's really funny when we get together and we talk and the words we have are the same, but they have totally different meanings. My friend from England, when she was trying to drive, she says, um, "Can you or is it illegal to undertake people here or be an undertaker or something?" And so we're like, what in the world do you mean by that? So yeah, I'm driving. I've never, so there, it's kind of funny to have the same language, but different meanings. Up in the moors, that's one area that I didn't get to. Well, there's a lot of areas I didn't get to, but that one is like the romantic area, isn't it? Where they talk about with Emily Bronte and Wuthering Heights. Yeah, that's what she was saying. I've never heard it expressed that way before. And then when I was in Scotland, they were telling me what's on the salad, and one of the things was rocket. I'm like, what's rocket? Which is arugula here. All right. Well, I think people are winding down. If you want, I might be able to do this again next week. But I know I've got a couple things early in the week, and Matt is coming back sometime next week. Do you guys remember what day he's going to be back? Let's see. Yeah, I have Monday and Tuesday. I have stuff going on. So it'd have to be Wednesday or Thursday. If you guys want to do another live, want to talk about anything, or just chat among yourselves, this is fine. That would be fun. I was an English major, so of course the old English literature. I really enjoy that. Oh, so he's gone all next week. Okay. I didn't get a chance to come in on any of his chats at the end because I was gone. So I wasn't sure the dates. So yeah, we could try to do Wednesday or Thursday next week. Let me know what works for you guys. So, oh, for 3 weeks. He started last week, right? Yeah. So it would be this week and yeah, so that sounds right. I'm definitely not a replacement, but I will gladly open up a live so you guys can chat. Okay, so we'll try for Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe I'll do a poll and see what day works better for you guys. Okay, so with that, unless there's anything else, having tea sounds actually kind of good right now. So give you a couple more minutes if you have anything else. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off. Yeah, and nice chatting with everyone. It's nice to see you guys again and be able to talk again. Thanks, Don. You too, and everybody else that don't get it if you can help it. So, but at least it didn't end up in the hospital. Okay. Well, bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. See you next week.